Whatever you think, it will happen. We are all here to celebrate the grand functioning of Buddha CEO Foundation. 1 year of great efforts, preceded by a few years of planning for it and establishing of a full-fledged office here in Bengaluru. It is total manifestation. Whatever you think, it will happen.
Finally, I have this in my hand. Manifestation. A dream manifestation. In black and white. The concept of a Buddha CEO. Every organization has a CEO. So, how should we manage any organization? The leadership should be there. Yatha Raja Tata Praja. As the head, Raja is the head of the kingdom. He is the CEO of the whole kingdom. As the king, as the CEO is, so will be all the other members of the community.
Our foundation is to create Buddha CEO everywhere and in every situation. But if we can get to a corporation, and there is so many in India and around the world, we will really change the world faster. So thanks a lot. And
thank you so much, sir. Today, what is happening because of you, I have to really grateful and great gratitude, sir.
Meditation is really miraculous, and it's also spreading all over the world. That Dhyana Jagat is happening faster than what we thought would happen.
Women in business or in working environment today, especially in the leadership side, very small percentage, sir. In the boardroom, if you see, not even less than 9% only are there. But you've been saying also the feminine energies are coming in, and even otherwise, women have a lot greater capability to handle. So how do we break this? Why is that by default in companies only men are there? And what is the way that will meditation help to increase that, and which way?
Meditation makes a man softer than himself.
Okay.
A man becomes softer, he becomes a woman. Then there will be parity. Then in every boardroom, 50% will be a woman. For every question, the answer is meditation. And for every problem, the solution is meditation.
We have these situations at workplace. Greed or no greed, bosses or colleagues are incompetent. I am sincere, I am working. The incompetency leads to politics. So how do you handle the incompetency?
Meditation helps you to see the bigger picture of yourself. Why you are born, what you should do, what is death. It gives you a bigger picture of the death. Death loses its sting for meditators, for spiritual people.
Okay.
You know there is life after death. So meditators, they prepare for life after death rather than life before death. Non-meditators are fully bothered about life before death. So life after death is very crucial.
So welcome friends and masters to day 20 of our Vibe program. We are 3 weeks into our Vibe program. So congratulations for sticking with us, for being consistent for the 20 days. Pat yourselves in the back. And second of all, wonderful, wonderful week. We are discussing the physical quotient, mental quotient, emotional quotient, and spiritual quotient, so the different aspects of meditation. We will be discussing today meditation and mindfulness and how they are interlinked. Over to you, Kavya ma'am.
Thank you. Welcome friends and masters. So in the video we were seeing how how Buddha CEO came up with the concept, the name Buddha CEO, so that how we can have more CEOs who are more Buddha-like. So, but what is the meaning of being a CEO or being a person who is more Buddha like? What is the most primary quality that one needs to develop or that we are trying to develop here through meditation? And that is mindfulness. So, here today we'll be talking about what really mindfulness is. So these days, what's happening, friends, is that we are more slaves of our mind than the mind being our slave, the way it was supposed to be. We were supposed to, direct our mind how to work, where to go, what to think, and how to behave. But now the other way around is happening. Our mind has taken complete control over our lives, and we have dropped our weapons against it, and now we do as it says. So, meditation is reclaiming that power back. When we talk about being mindfulness, we are saying that, there are two ways of living life. One is that life is just passes through, things just happen to us, and, we just keep going without really having any control over it. Or the second is that, can we be more aware of what's happening to us, what we are doing, what we are saying, and how life around us is happening? We might not always have a role or control over it completely, but mindfulness is asking us to be in the present moment. So, it's like basically what really there are three things that we live in, right? The past, present, and future. So the past is nothing but a present that has gone by, and the future is nothing but a present that's yet to come. So all that we have at the end of the day is the present moment. Nothing, if we really think about it, right now in this moment at 6:40, what is really happening to you? What is your life right now? We always look at our life as a sum total of our past experiences, which we feel have formed us, and they do, and in an anticipation of the future. But what mindfulness teaches you is that all you really have is the present moment. And when you start living in the present moment, then you realize that there is actually no suffering in life. Because right now, in this moment, all you're doing is you are attending a session, you are listening, and you are learning something new. So right now there is in and this you can see in every present moment, there is no suffering as such. So when we're talking about meditation bringing mindfulness, which makes us be more Buddha like, we are talking about becoming an observer. That can we start listening to our thoughts, or the way can we start listening or observing our thoughts as a watcher? Right now, every thought that comes to our mind, we immediately associate with it and start feeling those emotions, and the thoughts go into a spiral. But what if we take a step back and just observe in third person that, okay, these are the thoughts that are going on in Kavya's mind right now, and I don't have to necessarily associate with them at the present moment. So, when we do that, when we start observing our thoughts non judgmentally, without any judgment, we start being more mindful. So, when we are mindful, we are not judgmental about events or people. We are just observing everything that is happening around us. We are observing our thoughts and our emotions, and we approach everything with a heightened level of awareness. And then life is not just happening to us. When we become more aware, we have a chance to also, impact or change the way we are thinking, speaking, what our actions are as well. So there are multiple aspects of how to bring this mindfulness in your life. One is mindful talking. We often say things without thinking about them, and really, so can we start speaking only if it is relevant and if it adds real value to it? Speaking concisely to the point and in simple language, so that others understand what we are saying. So many times we just say things to impress others, show off, exaggerate, or generalize. So while to follow mindful speaking, can we follow a triple filter test, which is that whatever we speak needs to be truthful, positive, and useful. We do not speak about something unless we know it's real. No hearsay, no gossiping, no unnecessary speaking without really it having some meaning, or it being this three test: truthful, positive, and useful. So many times these days when you talk to people also, they only have negative stories to share. This happened to this person, it was so bad, did you see the news, I read this horrible thing happened. And somehow we start feeling like we bond over negativity, we are bonding over negative news. But how is it really helping anyone around you when you share that piece of news or information? If you're talking to someone, is it possible that we actually share something positive that we read? Is it possible that we can have a conversation about something new that we read, instead of just sharing those negative stories which ultimately are not really affecting us as well? It's just something that we read about someone else, and then we are just passing that on. So can we share no can the only time we should share non-positive or non-pleasant things are when we feel that it is really essential or useful for someone, and it should not can it not be a part of the idle talk that we have when we are speaking to other people, because it also reflects our energy, the energy that we are passing on, because what you speak, then you will think about that for the longest time. So it's not just affecting others, but most importantly, it's impacting you as well. Then mindful eating and sleeping. A lot of us are doing a lot of emotional stress eating these days. I also used to be one of those people. Anytime I'm sad, immediately ordering desserts and things that I like, because it makes temporarily, it makes you feel good. That those 5 bites of that cheesecake, and things are good in life for 10 minutes. And but what happens after those 10 minutes? Your mind takes over again, and the cheesecake has lost its impact and just left you with calories. So with mindful eating, we are fully present. We know that why am I eating what I am eating, how much is sufficient, how much food is giving me energy, how much is necessary, and how much is something that is just extra that I am giving my body. So a lot of meditators, when they start doing meditation, when they become more mindful, they realize that their hunger has actually gone down, that they were eating more than what was actually required for them to move around normally. Because then and again, so many of us watching TV while or being on our phones while eating. So again, you eat 3 chapatis and you don't even realize, because your mind was on that show that is there before you while you were eating. And this is a habit that I'm also trying to drop, because so many times you're eating alone, or you just want to take a break while eating. But uh, eating what energy or what state of mind you are in when you're eating food has been considered a very important source of energy, which has been talked about a lot in spirituality. That can be put love and positive affirmations in our food, because that is what is going on going inside us, and giving us energy to operate. So we eat according to the need. We eat when we feel hungry, and not because it is time to eat. I'm saying that is what it should be, that we should eat according to the need. We should eat when we are hungry, and not because it's time to eat. These days, it's also not important that to have 3 meals a day. Listen to your body, what it is telling you to follow. If one day you're not feeling hungry, it's okay. It's no big deal. We become so concerned, oh my god, that person has not eaten. But again, Why you're not eating is important. If you're sad and unhappy and that's why you're not eating, that's a different thing. But if you're genuinely, your body does not feel the need for that because you're getting energy from a lot of sources, then it's okay. Same again, mindful sleeping. Are we sleeping the right amount, or do we oversleep or not sleep enough? So it's all about being more in touch with your mind, with your body, and then following all of these things that, okay, how can I live life while being mindful of what's happening in me? Then the like again, with my mindful action, we just do things, but why are we doing the things that we are doing? Do we really know? Of course, one part of life is to experience life and all of the emotions and experiences that come with it, and that is just something that one has to go through. But when we mindfully start doing things, then we reduce the unwanted activities that are going on in our life, like unnecessary or excessive Netflix. You know we start Then when we are aware of what we are wasting our time on, then we start organizing ourselves that, okay, can I read that one chapter of the book recommendation that was given today, because it will help me learn something new. How can I better use my time? Like, right now the mind will say, no, let's sleep for 1 hour, but you know that you need to go to the gym and that's good for you, or you need to do a workout. So then, again, you're being more mindful of what you're actually supposed to do. Then another thing is that these days people pride themselves in doing multitasking. Look at me, like, I can do 5 things at a time. But are you really doing those 5 things to the best of your capability? Are you giving your 100? Are you able to give your 100% in the 5 things that you're doing simultaneously? No. The answer can never be yes, because the human brain is trained in such a way that it can at best concentrate on one thing and do it in a best manner. So even if you're supposedly doing a task for 15 minutes, and if you are 100% there for that 15 minutes instead of doing 5 tasks in those 15 minutes, that's what uh, is a part of being mindful, and you will see better results as well. So that is another part of being a Buddha CEO. That we pride ourselves on being multitasking, but when we are completely in the moment of where we are and what we are doing, then we see better results for ourselves as well, rather than when we are doing multitasking. Then the list of our to-do list never ends, because we are never really completing one task at a time, and each task keeps dragging on. So and last is, like, being mindful with the people around us, of our relationships. I had said this before also. These days in restaurants, cafes, the most common thing is people sitting together on a table and using their phones. Our phones have become our best friends. We are mindful of our phones, of everything, each second, who has posted what story, what new post has come up. We are all aware and mindful of that, but are we aware of maybe what a person in our life is going through? Do we take out really those 10 minutes of of a honest conversation with a friend and really check in about what's happening? Or like, if you're talking to a sibling or anyone, are we giving them our utmost and undivided attention so that they feel heard about whatever they are sharing? So when you're mindful, when you're more present in the moment, then you fully pay attention to the people in front of you. You are fully present in that moment. Even at office, you pay full attention to your team members in meetings. You receive feedback non-judgmentally. So all of so many times, even in nature, it's like people are on their phones, and sometimes when I look at them, I'm like, look at the beauty around you, like It was meant to be observed and felt, and nothing. We say wow by looking at a picture of an ocean in our phone, but when we are around that same greenery, just 2 minutes is enough. That's our attention span. 2 minutes. Yes, yes, I have now seen everything, experienced everything. Let's go back. So it's just your mind playing tricks on you. So, breaking these habits are not easy because your mind is thriving on the chemical response that it gets when it has been doing one thing for a long time. So that's what meditation helps in breaking this chemical reaction down. It helps us when we are more mindful, when we choose to say to our mind that no, stop. I am just being in the present moment right now. That's all that I'm going to do. Then we are breaking the chain of thoughts in our mind. We are taking over control. And when we start taking control of our thoughts, of what's going on inside us, then we also become masters of, or we become Buddha CEOs, because, then these things are in our control. That, okay, our thoughts create our reality. But for that, first, we need to have some sort of control over our thoughts as well, so that we can direct them in such a way. And that comes from being mindful. So, just last one small example, even while taking a bath, we prepare all of these speeches about what we could have said or something. But, what about just being present in that moment as well, enjoying the feel of water on your body, on of the soap, of the dirt getting removed from your body. So, being mindful is every time, the next time you see yourself drifting off in aimless thoughts, remind yourself, bring yourself back to the present moment. What am I doing right now? Just in this moment, is it important for me to think about the breakup which happened 2 years ago? Or is it important for me to just, do the task that is in front of me, read the page that is in front of me, or, listen to whoever I'm talking to? Or do I need to think about whether I will get that job or not, whether I will get that promotion or not? No. Present moment is in the now, right now. And all of these problems start disappearing when we keep bringing our attention back to the present moment. And that is what mindfulness is all about. And that is what we do in meditation as well. The thoughts come and go, but we are bringing our attention back to the breath again and again. We are bringing our attention back to the breath. We are letting the thoughts come and go, and we are bringing in the present moment, because what you always have with you is your breath. So, with that, let's go in for meditation.
Dear friends, dear masters, with your specs removed, eyes closed, keep your hands on your chest area and resting your attention on your beautiful heart. With a slow, long, relaxing breath, connect with your heart center. Feel it, dear friends. Notice the beat, the rhythm of your heart. your inner knowingness. Feel the center of all emotions, nurturing all life with its higher vibrations of love, compassion, gratitude. Can you recollect an experience from your past? Or simply going into an experience of higher emotion? Imagine that you are experiencing great, beautiful nature. You're trekking into mountains. You're helping people in need. Relive that moment and feel that energy. And allow yourself to direct that energy onto everyone and everything on this planet to help them heal. Where your attention goes, there your energy flows. Relive that moment and feel that energy and spread that energy to everyone, to everything, or to those who are in need. The more you experience love, compassion, deep joy, the more coherent you become, the more connected you become. And slowly, let's go into breath mindfulness meditation. With your fingers into fingers, hands comfortably rested in your lap. Observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath.
We are going into powerful group meditation. Observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath. With your attention at the root of your nose, when you observe your breath, your mind becomes less and less of thought. As your mind is becoming empty, allow yourself to experience the deeper calmness inside of you, all around you. Allow yourself to merge into your breath and allow yourself to experience emptiness, blackness. Where there's no body, where there's no thing. All emptiness is energy. The quantum field of infinite possibilities. The field of wholeness, the field of oneness. The longer you stay aware of this emptiness, this energy, the more you become of it, the more you receive from it. Stay aware of the emptiness, that calmness, this field of energy, the field of creation. The more you are with it, with this emptiness, the more you tune in. The miraculous possibilities. The more expansive you become. If you find yourself distracted in thought, go back to observing your breath and allow yourself to go into that emptiness. This is your divine self, your greater mind. The more you are with it, the more whole you become, the more empowered you become. Friend, can you express gratitude to all things and everyone? Express gratitude to your parents for giving this beautiful connection to life. Be grateful to your teachers and mentors for expanding your knowledge and wisdom. Give thanks to everyone in your life, your family, friends, colleagues, relatives, partners, for helping you learn and experience many things. Be grateful to this grand nature, the fish, the bird, the animal, the planet, stars, sun, moon, Mother Earth, for all the energy, beauty, mystery, and more in our life. For gratitude to everything you use, the system, the company, the governments, the technology that supports our life in many, many ways. Gratitude to yourself for caring for you, for caring for others, and to this intelligent universe for helping us experience this life. Gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. Recollect your experiences from the session. How did you feel? What have you seen? And whenever you're ready, you can keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds, and then you may open your eyes.
Welcome back, friends. I hope you all had a good meditation. If there are any questions or if anybody wants to share anything, they can do so now before we end the session. Yes, Shrike. Yes. Yeah.
Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, good evening, ma'am. It was a wonderful session today. My question is regarding the mindfulness part. I very well knew that most of the times we are operating from subconscious mind, like
Your voice is breaking. Is it me?
we are developing that mindfulness. So my question is regarding the part where you told about uh, what energy we send during eating food flex, like where is negative energy to be precise, like in my family, like most of the times the arguments happen during the uh, eating time only. So at that time, more often I feel either sad or angry. So those are the emotions I will be undergoing while eating. So how to tackle that? That is my question.
Okay. So, Shri, in that moment, so all these conversations are going around you while you are eating. So, in that moment, can you just, instead of feeling everything that is being said around you, can you just put yourself as a third, like as a third person in the situation, and just observe what's happening around you? So what happens is that when we start identifying with everything that's happening around us, then we start feeling those emotions that, okay, why are they shouting? Why are they feeling angry? Why is this happening? And we take it all in, and that energy goes inside us as well when we are eating. But suppose if you just remove yourself from the situation, that, okay, this is something that is just happening around me, this is not happening to me. So when you are disidentifying yourself from what's happening around you, then the emotion associated with that situation gets removed and you are not as affected by it. See, now, like, this is something that, happens generally. It is not something that is a new incident that's happening once in a while, right? So if this is happening regularly, then in that moment, just try for now removing yourself from the situation. One of the things that we will be studying in the upcoming week is also the four agreements. So one of those agreements will be, don't take things personally. So that when people around us are even saying something to us, how do we not take that as if it's something that is being said to us? So, that part you can implement when we cover it in that class. But for now, just remove yourself from the situation and keep repeating certain affirmations that this food is giving me energy, it is going in with a lot of love and everything. Start doing this for now. Does that make sense?
Okay, ma'am. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you
Okay.
very much.
Thank you. Yes. Yes, Ananya.
Hi, thank you so much for today's session. Whatever you spoke, I could relate to it so well because that's something even I'm going through. For example, eating, and now I've gotten used to keep playing something on Netflix as white noise because in silence, I don't know, I feel anxious. Um, Even when I'm taking a shower, also there's something playing which is like insane. So I've also started to practice just staying away from the gadgets as much as possible. What I'd like to share is and now we're in the third week now, and can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay, great. So we are in the third week. I think I started practicing meditation a few months back, and that was during my summer break. So I'm a teacher, so I was on summer break, and that time there was no stress of work, deadlines, and all those things. How so? I could see myself becoming more aware of my emotions, better regulating anxiety and stress. I was, you know, I could see that I was more like grateful and mindful of things. But now, what is happening now that I'm back to work, I can see that anxiety coming back, that stress. Even today, in today's meditation session, I couldn't sit at all because there was constantly thoughts running in my mind, and I feel extremely restless, and I had palpitations also. So meditation, like I'm just a little worried that like what if all the months that I've put into meditation, just goes away? Like how do I handle this and manage this so that like the time and energy I've put in this doesn't go away?
Okay, so don't worry about that. That never happens. As like some, even till this day, despite meditating for so many years, there are times when I'm not able to meditate or when there are too many thoughts. But just even sitting through those meditations, despite having those thoughts, that is also a part of being aware, because even in that moment, at least we become aware of, okay, what kind of thoughts are going on in my mind. And then once you're aware of that, then you can then also focus on, okay, if these are the thoughts I'm having, then how can I address them? What are the new things that we have been learning along the way that can be used to contradict the thoughts that are creating anxiety? So that is why one thing that I would really recommend if you're also going through this is just start reading some of the books. Because what happens is that if suppose, like, if maybe you could share one example of a thought that goes through your mind, then we can think about what is a contradictory thought that you tell yourself and convince yourself of, so that the first thought does not have as much weightage or impact on you as it does. That is one aspect. And the second aspect is ultimately, like we were saying, that the observe, becoming the watcher. Again, what happens is that suppose an anxious thought comes through your head, you immediately relate it to that I am feeling this way. But when you take a step back and you just see that, okay, Ananya is experiencing this thought. When you remove the I from the situation, then you stop identifying it with so much. You think that, okay, this is an anxious thought, I acknowledge it, but it will pass. It's just a thought. It is not something that's happening to me. And believe me, like, I know that uh, this takes a lot of effort. When you are in that mindset, those thoughts take control over you, and it's like in that moment these things somehow don't come to mind. But it's through constant practice that you keep challenging these thoughts again and again, and then they stop having the kind of impact they do on you. And it's good that now that you're back in the workplace, and then now is this is the real place to actually implement what all we have been learning. Otherwise, it's we just listen and go, then it's not really helping us. So if now we are able to implement that, okay, how can I have a growth mindset? Or if someone is saying anything, then how can I not judge? How can I not complain? Whatever it is that has come to you from these sessions, uh, that's how should start applying it now.
Yes, definitely. Like I can see how whatever we're talking about, like growth mindset and all those things, like just being aware, EQ that we discussed the other day, all of that has been like I can see that before I would react, I would take things personally. I also attended a book club on four agreements.
Yes,
Uh,
yes, yes.
one of the agreements is like you don't take things personally,
Yeah.
and once you start doing that, I think I can see my relationship with my parents also has changed. I can see them through a different lens and like detach from what is actually happening and see it objectively. So yeah, I'm really grateful for whatever Buddha CEO and all of you are doing here. It has helped me tremendously. So thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for sharing. We will be discussing these agreements even in further detail from tomorrow onwards. Next week is a lot of that. So we will cover that as well. And please keep sharing as across along the further days as well. Whatever is coming up, it's good. This is the journey, like there's this book, Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, and that's what it tells, that once you start feeling those thoughts, your brain will want to bring you back. But that's the fight that you have to have, that no, now I'm learning something new. I won't let you thrive on those chemical reactions anymore. So,
Yes.
yes, all the best.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Yes, Rajeshwari ji, you had raised your hand.
Yeah, hi. My question is how to stay concentrated during meditation. I know, yeah, it just like popped up to me because I thought it sounds relevant. So I want to like ask how I could stay. How do you like stay like in one position, like sitting for like non-stop for like the 30 minutes? And I'm from US, by the way, so
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah. So how when you watch a movie, are you able to stay in one place for 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
When you're having a long meal at a restaurant, are you able to stay in one place for 30 minutes? So
Yeah.
I'll tell you. No, no. So this was just a preface that, it is possible for you to sit in one place for 30 minutes. But what happens is that when we sit with ourselves, when we sit with our thoughts, all the discomforts, anxieties, and thoughts that are there within us, they rise to the surface. And that's what they prevent us from sitting in one place because our body does not want to deal with those negative emotions, anxieties, and thoughts that are coming up. And
Yeah.
that's why sitting for meditation, allowing those thoughts and everything becomes so difficult initially because it is not something that we have ever done before. And this is something new that we are forcing our mind and body to do. But there is only one way is to just sit through it. Even if the thoughts are coming, just let them come and go. Some of the biggest leaders and who have shared their journey with meditation, they shared that, they found it so difficult day 1, day 7, day 10, day 15 also. But then one day, it was a miracle when sitting for so long or going into that state of emptiness was not that hard. And that's when they experienced the magic, then there was no going back. So it's okay if it's hard. It's all of these emotions coming to the surface. But I would say just stick with it. It's tough for all of us on a lot of days, but just sticking through it really helps and starts bringing the results.
Thank you, ma'am, for answering,
And
taking
start
the time to
focusing like the
extend.
guiding when the guided meditation is there, so try putting your attention on the music or on the guided meditations also, keep bringing it back on the breath. So it's like when that happens, then your attention is no longer on the thoughts or the discomfort that your body is facing.
Yeah.
So that really
Yeah, I
helps
was actually
with.
trying to do that like in
Yeah,
today's
yeah.
like I was following on the yeah.
Great,
So
great. It gets easier. It gets easier.
yeah, thank you. Yeah, bye.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Just one quick announcement to everyone here. Tomorrow is Sunday, and we will have a long meditation session. The details for the Sunday long meditation will be shared to you in your WhatsApp groups. Please do join.
Okay. Thank you everyone for joining and see you all tomorrow.
And thank you, Kavya ma'am, for a wonderful session.
Thank you.
I see the beauty in you. I see the power in you. I see the greatness in you. And so it is. I see the child in you. I see the sweetness in you. I see the softness in you. And so it is. I can see it. It's right there before me. I can feel